Hey guys, welcome back to my homeschool channel. Today I just wanted to share a video with you that shows all of the work that my fourth grader is doing for her school subjects this year. Every morning we start our day off with Bible study and prayer as a family. This year she's responsible for her own Bible study because we're using individual books from Not Consumed Ministries, which has a book for each child and each grade level. These books have been a great step in independent study for her because she's been able to look up the scripture verses on her own and consider what they mean without me spoon feeding her the information. And then once she's completed her independent study, we gather back together as a family and discuss what we've learned. Following our Bible time, we do a hymn study, which is just us gathering together to learn and sing a hymn together. We learn a new hymn every month. After we finish our hymns, we move on to our morning menu. Included in her morning menu are still some fun things like the weather and the calendar, and an About Me page where she can fill in her name, address, phone numbers, and how she's feeling that day. And then we also use our morning menus for our elective subjects. We cover a different subject each day during our morning basket time. This particular day that I was recording was Wednesday, so we were focusing on geography. This year for geography, we are learning about the 7 continents and we are learning about the 5 oceans. We have a map page on the back of our morning menu for her to be able to draw and identify where each of these things are. And then we also like to utilize songs from Spotify or YouTube to help us memorize the different areas of the world that we're studying. This year we're using some songs from Hopscotch to help us memorize the 7 continents and the 5 oceans. The next subject my fourth grader works on during the day is either history or science. Mondays and Wednesdays we do history, and on Tuesdays and Thursdays we do science. So she doesn't do both every day. And again, this day was a Wednesday, so we were working on our history. We are using Story of the World, Volume 2 for history this year. This history usually involves her listening to me read from the text, which usually takes us about 10 minutes, and she gets to color a coloring page that goes along with that chapter while she listens. After the chapter's over, she answers some comprehension questions alongside of her sister, who is also listening, and then she does the map page that also goes along with that chapter. After that, she glues her coloring page and her map page into our history notebooks and copies down a narration and a summary from that chapter. The next subject on her list is handwriting. This year, she is doing the cursive handbook from Dash Into Learning, and she's really enjoying the simple approach. Sometimes we skip handwriting if she's done a lot of copy work during science and history, and also on Mondays, instead of doing her handwriting book, she does Mail Monday, where she writes cards to friends or family members for her handwriting practice. She has 2 subjects left, which are her core subjects. The first one is her language arts program. This year she is doing Total Language Plus, which is a literature-based study that includes her spelling words, vocabulary words, copywork, artwork, reading, and her reading comprehension. She's able to work through this book pretty much independently except for the spelling test on Friday, so that's been great for us. And then we also do First Language Lessons, which covers more of the grammar side of language arts. It covers the grammar rules, sentence diagramming, dictation, and narration exercises, and this is more of a one-on-one lesson that we do together to make sure that she's understanding all of the grammar and English concepts that she needs to know for 4th grade. And then last but not least is her math program. This is our first year using Apologia Math, and we've really been loving it because they include a fun, hands-on, interactive game or activity at the beginning of each lesson to review concepts or solidify the concept, and this has really made math something that my daughter looks forward to every day instead of something that she dreads. She doesn't necessarily complete her core subjects in this order every day, but these are all of the subjects that we've included in her workload for her 4th grade year. Most days we finish all of these subjects by lunchtime, and she has the afternoon to play and practice her piano, which she's supposed to get 10 to 15 minutes of practice in every day. However, there are some days where we take lots of play breaks in the morning, and so occasionally she'll be doing some of these subjects into the afternoon, but if that's the case, it's because she's had lots of play breaks in between. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful and gave you an idea of what the workload can look like for a homeschooled student in 4th grade. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and share with other homeschoolers and others that are considering homeschool so they can see what a workload would look like for a 4th grade student. Every interaction with my channel helps me out so much, so I appreciate every like and view. Until next time, happy homeschooling.